simple Buddhist abode in the east coast of Taiwan begins its day at the clapping sound of 2 wooden boards at 3:50 every morning. Despite its plain exterior and humble structure, this Jingsi abode is the site of Tzu Foundation's global headquarters. In 2006, when Tzu Foundation celebrated its 40th anniversary, Dharma Master Zhen Yan encouraged our Tzu volunteers to emulate the Buddha's heart and share Tzu's spirit of selfless great love with more people around the world. It has been Dharma Master Zhen Yan's teaching since Tzu's establishment that all Tzu members cultivate the virtues of sincerity, integrity, faith, and honesty, as well as serve those in need with kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Established in 1966 by Dharma Master Zhen Yan, Tzu started its charity work with 30 housewives who each saved 50 cents NT every day from their grocery money. Today, the Tzu Foundation's 4 missions of charity, medicine, education, and culture are being carried out in over 40 countries around the globe, including Afghanistan, North Korea, Iran, South Asia, Myanmar, etc. On May 12, 2008, China's Sichuan was devastated by a major earthquake. In 3 months following the earthquake, 18 A-teams comprising Tzu volunteers from Taiwan and China took turns to bring aid and comfort to people in the worst-hit areas. Apart from providing hot meals, distributing relief aid, and holding free clinics, Tzu volunteers also built temporary schools and set up 2 community centers in Sichuan. Seeing how poverty can lead to illness and vice versa, Dharma Master Zhen Yan set up a free clinic in downtown Hualien in 1972. The free clinic operated twice every week until Tzu's first hospital opened in 1986. To date, Tzu has set up 6 hospitals around the island of Taiwan. To further extend Tzu's medical care to those in need, Tzu International Medical Association, or TIMA, was founded in 1996, consisting of professional medical personnel and non-medical volunteers. TIMA now has more than 7,000 members in over 20 countries. Over the last dozen years or so, TIMA members worldwide have held numerous free clinics in nearly 40 countries, providing over 1 million consultations to people in places where medical resources are lacking. Apart from the 6 hospitals around Taiwan, Tzu also founded a bone marrow registry in 1993. As of June 2009, the registry has recruited over 325,000 potential donors, and matched donors from Tzu's registry have donated their marrow to over 1,900 patients in 27 countries. Dharma Master Zhen Yan believes that children are the hope of society, and education is the hope of children. In addition to setting up a complete educational system in Taiwan, Tzu also built or helped reconstruct schools in other countries. In South Africa, Tzu volunteers built 7 primary and secondary schools for the Zulu children in Ladysmith. In Indonesia, Tzu volunteers help rebuild school buildings as well as provide regular monthly aid to the over 8,000 students at a Muslim boarding school. In Iran, Tzu helped build 5 elementary and secondary schools after a severe earthquake leveled the city of Van in 2003. Tzu's mission of education is being carried out not only in Taiwan, but all around the world. For more than 40 years, Tzu Chi has been working to reveal the brighter side of humankind by sharing stories of love and kindness with people around the world. To spread messages of truth, goodness, and beauty, Tzu Chi's Cultural Center not only publishes magazines in several different languages, but also operates a radio station and a Dai TV station in both Taiwan and Indonesia.
大爱剧场。
你媽破病，你冇我對，我出大事，你冇我度叫，你這以前做嘅啊？你這會先會什麼內容？會什麼內容？
Dai drama, real people, real stories every day. Dai TV produces real-life drama series in the hope of inspiring love in people and guide them to give up themselves to benefit others with selfless great love. Seeing how natural disasters kept occurring one after the other in different places of the world, Dharma Master Zhen Yan has been tirelessly calling upon people to care for Mother Nature by cherishing all resources they have. She often shares with everyone that people should care for the earth in such a loving way that they may walk gently for fear of causing pain for the land. To constantly remind people of the need to care for and respect the earth, many of Tzu Chi's buildings are adorned with a wall painting of Buddha standing up straight and extending his hand to gently touch the wounded earth. This painting demonstrates Buddha's compassion for Mother Earth and all living beings. In 1990, Master Zhen Yan called on everyone in Taiwan to protect the earth by taking up recycling work. In response, tens of thousands of people in Taiwan began to collect and store recyclables. Rain or shine, Tzu Chi's recycling volunteers can be seen collecting recyclables along the streets all year round. Across Taiwan, more than 4,500 recycling stations were set up, where over 50,000 volunteers go to store recyclables every single day. On the second Sunday of every month, Tzu Chi's recycling volunteers all around Taiwan collect newspapers, plastic bottles, cans, etc. from people in their communities and then bring the recyclables back to the recycling station for sorting. To Tzu Chi's recycling volunteers, the tedious work of collecting and sorting recyclables is a form of spiritual cultivation. If a 20-year-old tree can be spared by recycling 50 kilograms of paper, then every year, Tzu Chi's recycling volunteers help save more than 1,570,000 20-year-old trees. The plastic bottles that Tzu Chi volunteers collected are processed into fibers to be made into fabrics and then thermal blankets. These thermal blankets are being given out to those affected by disasters around the world. After a major earthquake hit central Taiwan in 1999, Tzu Chi helped rebuild 50 schools in the disaster areas. The construction of these new schools met the environmental standards advised by Dharma Master Zhen Yan. For example, a rainwater collecting system was installed at each school. Classrooms were so designed to take in natural light and allow for optimal air circulation, so that electricity used for lights and air conditioners can be reduced. Pavement were laid with interlocking bricks that allow rainwater to seep into the ground, which is not possible when cement or asphalt is used. The Jingsi abode is the spiritual home of all Tzu Chi volunteers worldwide. For over 40 years, the more than 100 monastic practitioners at the abode have been living up to the motto of no work, no meal. They do not live by the material or financial offerings provided by their followers, but instead work to support their own living and lead a simple and frugal life. The monastic practitioners at the Jingsi abode believe that all living beings in this world are equal and interdependent. Human beings are not superior to other living beings. Based on that belief, these elderly culinary volunteers always spend much time in picking out the worms from leafy green vegetables to avoid cooking them by accident. Worms are often found in the vegetables of the abode because pesticides are not used here. Vegetables in the garden of the abode are grown into the most natural and organic way. Leftover dishes and inedible skin of fruit are collected and mixed with soybean powder before they are left to ferment for 3 months, at which time they will be used as organic fertilizers. These fertilizers are made using natural elements from the land and eventually return to the land. Such is the cyclical nature of life. For over 40 years, Tzu Chi volunteers have been working to spread the seeds of love through carrying out Tzu Chi's 4 missions in every corner of the globe. In the world of Tzu Chi, the sun never sets because when Tzu Chi volunteers in one country call it a day, those in another are just about to start their day of work. It is a relay of love that continues one day after day, year after year.